In today's episode, I will show you how to change the axis position of your model in Cinema 4D. Let's begin. For this tutorial, I will be using this box. Make sure your model is in polygon mode. If you haven't done so, select your model and press the letter C in your keyboard. To begin, I will head over to the front view. I'll head over and select the fourth icon here, and I will search for the front view and select this icon here. Once in the front view, I will select the Enable Axis tool and move the axis to the right side of the model. That looks good. Now, I will go back and unselect the Enable Axis tool, and I will go back to the perspective view. You can see the axis point is now in the right side of the model. If I select the Rotate tool, you can see the box rotates around that point. But let's say you want the axis point to be on the center top of your model. For that, let's go back to the front view again. I'll go back to my Select tool, and then I will once again select the Enable Axis tool and position my axis point to the top center. That looks good. I will unselect the Enable Axis tool and go back to the perspective view. And now you can see the axis point is located on the top center of your model. And when we rotate it, the model will rotate from that point. But let's say you want the axis point to be at the center of your model. For that, we will go to the Mesh menu, go to Axis, and select Axis Center. You will see this window with all these settings appear. I want to see all angles of the box, so I will select the fourth icon here. This Axis Center window is another way to move the axis point of your 3D model. For the sake of time, I won't go through all of its features. I will explain that in a later video. For now, we will only focus on moving the axis point feature. To move our axis point up or down, we will have to change the y-axis values. If we move our y-axis to -100 and select Execute, you can see our axis point move to the bottom. If we move the y-axis value to 100 and select Execute, you can see axis point move to the top. I'll reset the values. To move the axis point left and right, we will have to change the x-axis values. If we move our x-axis value to -100 and select Execute, you can see the axis point move to the left side of the 3D model. And if we change the value to 100 and select Execute, the axis point moves to the right side. And the same will apply for the z-axis. -100 moves the axis point to the front, and 100 moves the axis to the back. Now, we want the axis point to be on the center of our model. For that, make sure your model is selected and the X, Y, and Z values are 0. And select Execute button. No matter what position the axis point was in, it will now be positioned in the center of your 3D model. You can also have the Auto Update box active to live preview your decisions. This eliminates the need to keep pressing the Execute button every time you are done changing the values. And when you want to just center your axis point, just press the Reset button and your axis point will return to the center of your 3D model. And that's it. If you found this video useful, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Till the next one.